Hey guys, so Joey dropped a couple of vlogs to tell you how we met. So this is my perspective. Let's start in the summer of '99. I was married before and she left me. So I was back to being a bachelor and doing my own thing, and one of the things that I really enjoyed was going to camp. And of course, I hadn't gone to camp since I got married 2 years before. So, I didn't go the summer of '99, and then my brother died, who I've mentioned, and you will know a lot about him as you follow us, because he was a big part of my life. Excuse me, although we were night and day, but he taught me a buttload about life in the last 18 months of his life. He taught me how to die with dignity and the difference between childlike and childish. And so you'll know about a lot about him. And my point is that also his name was Joey. So fast forward 8 months to June of 2000. Now, I was still trying to find my ex because she disappeared, and I was trying to get a divorce going, and she was MIA. We had an idea of where she was, but she wasn't responding to our requests, and her folks were not being cooperative. So I didn't really want that baggage, that divorce baggage, going into another relationship, and so I really wasn't looking. Of course, I'm not blind, so if there was a good-looking girl, there's a good-looking girl, and I'm not shy most of the time, so I talk to people. Anyways, so that June, I went to camp for the first time, and like I said, 2.5 years, whatever. And it changed a little bit. Not really for the bad. It was still fun, and it was named Camp Summit. And of course, I think I've told you before, I've never really seriously been with, no, I take that back. I've been with one other Crip girl, and we broke up my senior year just because of distance, and it was amicable. We still talk on Facebook. We've caught up, and now she's married and has a kid and everything, so she's really cool. And but yeah, I really wasn't looking, and I'm not big on dating other Crips. And I think Joey was the same way. We didn't want we've already got our own issues. Why would we want to add somebody else's Crip baggage to it? And so we started the session, and didn't really, I mean, we'd never seen each other. And then it was Tuesday, and the night activity was a talent contest. And Joey and I had seen each other like really briefly in between acts. I think we were going off and she was coming on. And she was singing Save Yourself by Stabbing Whistle Group, which is her favorite band. She's in love with Christopher Hall. And we saw them in January, and we'll show you pictures and whatnot of that concert, because it was just badass. It was a lot of fun. And it was freaking cold, but it was a lot of fun. And of course, she had long hair, long curly hair, and it was just, she's like a crip goth chick, and it intrigued me, because my family is like ultra conservative, and I'm like the black sheep of the family, because I'm not, I'm loud, I have tattoos, I have piercings, and of course I didn't have any of this stuff before I met Joey, but it was in my radar. I saw this stuff and I liked it, and it was just a matter of time. Anyway, so she did her thing, and I didn't know she was so shy, but she killed it, and she really felt the music, and she put it out there. So I thought that was cool. Anyways, then we didn't see each other really, and for the next day, and then Thursday, she comes up to me and out of the blue, asking me if I was the Jason they wrote, which I was. And it was rest period, and I was just minding my own. And we just talked the rest of the rest period. And, of course, we both already had dates for the end of the session. End of the session dance, but I asked her if I could have a dance with her. And she said yes. So we, of course, went our separate ways and went to lunch with our cabins and whatnot. And then on Friday night, we got dressed up, and like you have to. And the thing is, if with the camp is they force you to socialize. So if you don't pick your own date, they will pick one for you. So yeah, and blind dates. I mean, anybody that's planning on a blind date, it can either work out or it can stall up. And so I had a friend that had stopped going to the camp, but she came to visit. So I took the chance to ask her to go with me, and her name was Christy. And so we went and everything, but she got bored. She had kind of lost touch with the whole camp thing, and so I walked her to her car, and she left, and then I went back, and I was on my own and danced with some people, and then I found Joey, and I don't know what happened with her date, but we started just dancing exclusively, and our first dance together was Lone Star. was Lone Stars Amazed. And just from there, we just danced and danced, number after number after number, until they shut it down around, I guess, midnight. And the second thing was, that's the end of the session. So Saturday we were going home. She lived in Dallas. I lived here in Midland. And that back then was a 6-hour drive. The speeds have gotten, so it's have gone up, so it's a little less now. But yeah, it sucked. So of course we hung out what we could, and we met each other's folks, and Joey has always looked younger than her age, and so my mom thought I was robbing the cradle when she was 21 and I was 23. And I had to impress upon her that, no, I'm not robbing the cradle. Anyways, I took the chance to ask Joey if she would date me, and I didn't really know that I was going to be her first boyfriend. And I could see her apprehension, but she's like, well, I know her thinking was, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it's experience. So, and I gave her first kiss that day, and of course we went our separate ways, and with trying to make plans to get back together, for one of us to meet wherever, and we did that a couple of times. And before it started because her mom moved them to Virginia. I mean, yeah, we're talking about something like a 1,700-mile difference then. And so, I mean, it got a little harder, but obviously we made it work, and she wound up coming down here to stay, and the rest is history. I mean, we got married in 2003, and of course we've had our issues and everything, and I've hurt her, and I feel really bad for it, and try to make amends for it every day. But, and I'm just putting that out there because it's our lives. So that's the story of how we met from my perspective. And for those of you that have been in another relationship and thought that was the end, it's not. Don't let yourself get jaded. I know I did for a while, and I was pretty bad at Joey, and undeservedly so. But try and get past our hurt, and you will find more. You'll find love again. So I'm living testament. We've been together ever since June of 2000. And on the side note, it's kind of funny. When the reason and Joey got my interest is because of her cross tattoo on the inside of her arm. I'd never seen a born crip with a tattoo. And so I just thought that was the coolest. I mean, how how much should you thumb your nose at the establishment of what somebody would think of as a Crip to have a tattoo that's visible? She can't hide it unless she wears long sleeves. And so I just thought that was so cool, and that's what drew me to her first. And then it just went out from there. Anyways, guys, so that's my story, and y'all be good to each other. And if you like our stories and our adventures, subscribe to us. And we're on Instagram, Pinterest, Reddit, Tumblr, and dopeoplo.com. So check you later, and we love you.